Yo, what's good? Everyday Superpower, place where you learn about body language, nonverbal communication, that's human dynamics, game, relationships, everything in between. There's two links in the description of this video. One of the links will take you through to the catalog of body language. It's a playlist compiled by myself on the A to Z of how to read someone via their own subconscious behavior. Okay, you can read the minds of others, given you internalize that now. Second to that, links to the Patreon. The Patreon will have you joining me in watching people go on first dates as to where we can assess the attraction and the repulsion cues in real time. We'll break it down. I'll show you how that manifests in your life and you can internalize that. Now, moving onwards, topic of today, you can't negotiate desire, right? It's a powerful statement and it's the truth. You can't negotiate desire. You can't make her come on a date with you. You can't make her like you. You can't make anything, okay? You two are for each other at a foundational level. You are man, she is woman, or the vice versa, but I speak to the men primarily. That's the audience. So essentially, foundationally, you should be for each other, but from there, upon that foundation is a structure that is built of either repulsive value or attractive value, yes? And if, quite frankly, there is too much disruption in your biological communications as to where she is not necessarily attracted to you, but more so repulsed, or maybe more so attracted to you in a communication sense that is contrary to sexual romantic relations, then you can't really negotiate that. Okay? I mean, you can run game, you can look better, you can try and engage in a manner which is separate to how you initially did or whom you truly are, but if you can't necessarily find a way in because she has not allowed you in or she has not pursued you one bit whatsoever, and you've assessed it as disinterest and you've not allowed your ego to tell you you can break through and you've been realistic with things, understand that you can't negotiate it. You can't negotiate it. It's a biological, chemical, scientific, subconscious judgment that you are for each other, or at least the woman perceives that value in you. You can't try and convince her that she should be attracted to you. You can convince her that you can be good as far as providing resources and so forth, but as far as sexual attraction and creating chemistry, that chemistry will not exist. If I look at a food I'm not necessarily fond of, or if that food is rotten, or if that food by association is of negative value, I don't like the smell of fish. My experience with fish food hasn't been great. If I've not tried tuna before, I'm not going to look at it and think, okay, I can give it a go. By default, you're guilty by association. I'm not attracted to it, I'm repulsed by it. That tuna's not going to be able to sell itself with ease to me. There's no negotiation that I would want to have that tuna fish because there's better options for me out there. I can pass the fish shop and walk by a bakery and see a Victoria sponge cake, and by positive correlation and experience in the past and how easy the colours lay on my eye and the smell and the fragrances to which I enjoy. My body is going to lust for it. I'm going to want it. I'm going to crave it, you see? That cake doesn't have to negotiate its value with me. I value it. And have you seen how that Victoria sponge cake might not necessarily be as valued in the eyes of others, but to me it is? This is the game. Not everybody is for everyone. You can't please everyone. Don't take a hit at your ego if you think you're the shit and women give you attention, but that woman doesn't. You might just be guilty by association. You can't sit there and try and negotiate it. You can try and run a little bit of game and see what reaction you get, but Come on. It's the argument of the friend zone. You're better off walking away. Or you're better off sticking with it and using her as a wing woman. Because you don't want to sit around and try and have her change her feelings for you, because it goes beyond what you do and your improvements. It's set in stone. It's a chemical value. It's a biological implementation rooted in her childhood, rooted in her makeup, rooted in her life's experience, the baggage she's picked up along the way. Don't take it to heart. Don't sit around for a year thinking either indirectly or directly you can change her mind on you. 90% of her mind is beneath the ocean. It's unfathomable. She doesn't know about it, let alone you. It's rooted deep and you can't uncoil that. So just understand that you cannot negotiate desire. And on that note, I'm signing out. If that was some game, click like and subscribe. Peace.